Yo. Yo, 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 yo. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, semi peoples and my guys. Look alive, look alive. It's your boy Ack Reacher with another episode of the Boxing Teepeez. Let's get into it. Um, so, you know, we already had the fight before Christmas. The fight before Christmas. Michelle Riviera, Frank Martin. We also had a new way. I didn't talk about a new way. New way looked it great. I want to see him move up to 122. I don't know if Stephen Fulton is staying at 122. I heard that he talked about moving up. I'm not too sure about that, but it'll be real interesting to see. He beat Butler, got him out of there the 11th, became undisputed. Got to put him on the list somewhere there. I just don't know if he's that high. Don't get me wrong, he got skills. He got some things he need to work on. Because I don't know if that power is going to translate like Joe Tessitore was saying. He was sitting here going crazy over the dude. I was like, nah, yeah, all right. It took him a little while to get him out of there. But he looked good. He put them together very well. He looked very strong in there. I do want to see him move up to 122 next. I ain't mad if he fight a subpar type of opponent. You know what I mean? I say that about everybody. If they move up, they allowed to get like a rough draft. They allowed to do like a rough draft to try to get acclimated to the weight. You can't ask them to reach for the moon and the stars, even though certain fighters do. Like Shakur Stevenson, I gotta give him credit. He was gonna go in there. I ain't gonna lie. I already know if he would have got like an Isak Cruz or one of them, that would have moved him up in the rankings like real quick. He already high, but he probably would have got even closer to like one of the belts, to where he had to fight Devin or Tank. Um, so I wanted to talk about really the fights on like the horizon. Last week we had the press conference for uh Tim Kasazu, um, and Mel Charlo. I think that is definitely dope. Like that fight. Um, I didn't know Mel Charlo was saying that he wanted to stay at 154. Like everybody's comfortable at their weight. Earl, him. and Maul. So I guess Maul staying at 160. He did point out that he feel like his brother isn't as hungry as he is. Like even though he's at the top, he's still hungry. He said. So you know what I mean. I'm feeling Mel's attitude, and I believe that's January 28th. That fight's gonna be at the end of January. I don't know, man. I could see Kasazu doing good in spots, but I see Mel like you can't underestimate Mel. Mel be thinking in there even when you think he not. Like he showed me a lot. He been showing me a lot. So, but you know, with certain dudes, I did think that he would roll over. It did take him a while. Like Brian Castano, I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those people. When he got that draw in the first fight, I thought that he would just roll over Brian Castano, but it ain't happen that way. So this fight, and as far as Tim Costazu, I picked him in the Terrell Goucher fight, but I didn't think he was gonna get. I think he got dropped, even though he came back and he stopped Terrell Goucher. I was just like in the in the beginning of the fight, he got dropped, I believe. It was like one of those big, like explosive, like out of nowhere knockdowns. So to me, there's no reason why I don't think that Mel could come in here and not, land nothing significant. Like I said, though, I'm not gonna underestimate Tim because depending on the style of fight, it could be a harder fight. But I still see Mel getting the knockout. I'm not going to say yet. Yeah, I'm and definitely watch the training camps and the videos and stuff like that. And see from there, like, and analyze when to get later into the fight when we had the pick'ems. I'll probably have a round for y'all. Um, Before that fight, we actually, I believe, on January 7th, we got Tank Davis versus Hector Garcia. I think that fight is gonna be better than we think. Yo, Hector Garcia already looked like a 135 pounder to me. I was looking at him at that press conference. I was like, what? Yeah. He looked like a 135 pounder to me. Um, I'm looking forward to this fight. Because we ain't got no more fights until the new year. We ain't got no more fights until that fight. What's good, Tay Tay? What's good, sis? I was talking about like the up and coming fights that's coming up. And don't worry, I'm gonna order your gift. Um, yeah, so I told you we got Jamel Charlo and Tim Casazu January 28th, and Tank Davis versus Hector Garcia January 7th. Yeah, no problem, Tay. Yeah, share. Um, and now that I think about it, salute basement. What's good, bro?
What's good, bro?
Ain't nothing chilling. I was just talking about the up and coming fights. At first you came in a little late. I'm gonna run through it again. Um, uh, I had Mel Charlo versus Tim Casazu.
Right.
Uh, and what you think about that fight? How you feel about that fight?
I like Charlo. I like Charlo. Uh, he might get tested a little bit, but shit, he's, every time he been tested, he came out and been victorious. He was tested when he fought Tony Harrison, and lost the first fight, and then came back and won. He was tested when he fought Castano. It was a draw, and he came back and won. And then like the thing about this too, like if he stick to the script of what Derek James is telling, he should be all right, man. He should be all right. I got this probably a late round stoppage around the 10th round.
Good pick. I could see that too. I think it is going to be competitive. That's January the 28th.
And it's gonna be all about who make the proper adjustments. And I feel that in fights like that, it's not only the fighter versus the fighter, but it's the coach or the corner versus the corner. And the way Derek James is the way he is implicating his magic on Earl Spence, Frank Martin, and Charlo. I mean, all three of these guys are fighting the same way, man. High intensity, uh, their work value goes up each round. So if Cosmo ain't if he ain't coming to die, it's over with. He ain't willing to go out on that shield. It's over with.
He said, if he ain't willing to die.
Yeah.
um,
Cause really this.
yeah, go ahead.
What does Charlo really have too much to prove at 54 now? You know what I mean? What does he really have too much to prove? He don't got too much to prove, man. So if I was Kazuzu, I I would really take in consideration and buckle down and really go out here and try to destroy Charlo and win because I don't see Charlo sticking around at 54 too much longer. Big Brother done already called out Benavidez. He didn't try to call out Biblical. He calling out guys in the at the 68 to 75 range, and he doing it for a reason. He can't. He's not getting the proper fights he wanted 60. So I believe they all gonna move up. Big Charlo move up to 68. Little Charlo move up to 60, and then shit, my man Earl gonna wind up moving up to 54.
Like that breakdown. Um, I don't know if you heard the little digital press conference that Fight Hub had with Costa Zoo. Did you get to hear that, Basement?
Nah, I ain't get to hear that. What did Conor Mizzou say?
Okay. You know, it was like a regular press conference, but you know, it was digital. They wasn't like actually face to face. Brian Custer hosted it.
Right.
Um, Basically, what Charlo was saying was he was also in the press conference. Mel was saying that basically he's staying at 54. He's comfortable. He said Earl staying at 47 and Maul staying at 60. He said that he's still hungry, and he said he don't know what his brother doing. He feel like he ain't hungry. So
Now
what you
listen to
think
the.
about that?
Okay, now listen to this. Okay, let's break this down. We know for sure Earl's not staying at 47. Let's start there. The man had already said he tired. He tired of making weight at 47. So I believe this here with Earl. Either you see what he said. He said they was called to announce the fight before he got in this little car wreck. He said the 14-year-old stole his grandfather's car and ran into him. So he said they postponed that.
Yeah,
And
he hurt
a
his
lot.
leg or something. Yeah, I heard about that.
So a lot. I argued with somebody yesterday. They said, "Man, that's a duck move to get out of the Thurman fight. Not a duck move to get out of the Thurman fight. He don't want to fight Thurman. Period. I believe he's not gonna fight Thurman. Al Heyman and them they probably trying to make this fight because guess what? He probably told Thurman, yeah, I owe you one more fight. Uh, I'm gonna make something big happen for you. Plus it's in-house PBC, cool. But I don't think I don't think Spence wanted because like he said when he was asking for them fights, Thurman wouldn't give him to him. Thurman told him, oh, he got to get a strap. He got to get a strap. Well, when he got the IBF strap, what happened? You feel me? Keith was on his high
Yeah.
horse, thinking he was on some Floyd Mayweather shit. And then what happened? He wound up getting stripped for his WBC for inactivity. And then when he did fight to defend his WBA title, what happened? He lost to Manny Pacquiao. So Keith Thurman's value is not really there. And I understand with Spence not want to fight Keith Thurman because
He being
his
petty
back.
for that because, and I ain't mad at him because of what Keith Thurman did back in the Gap when he
Exactly.
wasn't trying to hear Earl's story when he didn't even have a belt and he wanted to fight him. Keith Thurman
You
didn't
know,
give him a chance,
you
and then
know that you know
even when
this
Earl got the belt, he didn't give him a chance.
you know the old saying go like
Salute,
when they
Matthew.
say,
Salute, bro. Thanks for coming through.
"Oh my man, Matt came in through." That's what's up.
Yeah, go ahead, basement. Say what you were saying. My fault. I didn't mean to break your wisdom, champ.
Nah, what was I saying? So yeah, I just don't see, I don't see Earl sticking around at 47 too long.
I
He want to
agree
make
with
this,
you though.
he want to make the Crawford fight, and I believe that's why I said, yeah, we gonna try to make something happen in May, June, April to try to sit down and have a Crawford fight because he can't keep making 47, bro. So that right there, I know that's a lie that Charlo said. Now, did this too. If I was Charlo, why would I stick at 54 when I got all the titles?
That's a
Why? I
fact.
mean, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like why would I sit
Yeah,
up here and
160
risk?
is a weak division. He got to see the bigger picture. He could take that over.
Right. So why would I stay at 54, keep giving cats a chance to come take what I got, my throne, and maybe it might be that one time I slip up. You feel me? Because I've slipped up on Tony Harrison. I had to draw with Castano. Come on, man. It ain't no use. You go out here beat this guy. Man, vacate them belts and move up, man. Get to a whole new journey. Now, like what he said about his brother, he don't know what his brother gonna do. My feeling on that is man, you when you brothers and family, you ain't never supposed to air each other out like that. You know what I mean?
I
So
mean, I don't know if he was saying it like a tough. It seemed like he was saying it like in a tough love sort of way. You know, they
yeah,
twins, so it's a different type of. You know, my mom
but
was a twin, so I know.
but
You know, what
but
I
he
mean,
but
it's
he
like
but
different,
he but he said
deeper.
this before. He said things before, like I don't know what's up with my brother. Uh he Carnelo and all that. Come on, man. So I don't know, man. I really don't see him staying around at 54. I wouldn't. I'll move up because okay, listen to this. They asked Earl Spence would he fight Charlo.
Mm.
He said he said they asked him before would he fight Charlo, and Earl said yeah, the money right, it's cool. He was like but Charlo say nah, we would never fight because we too cool, we like brothers. So with that being said, I think
I don't.
Charlo just need.
I don't know. I think everybody got a price.
Okay, listen to this. I understand that, but listen to this.
I just
Everything,
think they
everybody
wouldn't
got a
go
price.
out their way if there's other
But
dudes with belts.
okay, but listen to this. If say for instance the money was there, say the money was there, who 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 does Charlo have in his corner? Do you think Derek? You
He
think
gonna have
Derek
to.
James is gonna sit up here?
No,
You think
no. Derrick
you think
James
you
is gonna roll with Earl. Earl is his
okay?
man's.
Now
He's
so
gonna
listen to
have
this.
to. Charlo gonna have to reach back out to Ronnie Shields and stop
No,
giving
that's not
Q.
gonna happen. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work, bro. That's not gonna work. That's just like you've been. That's just like you was my trainer, and then here I
Yeah,
switch trainers, and then here I call you 7 years later, like, hey man, I need you to get me back together. Come on, man, that ain't gonna work.
yeah. That's a good point you brought up in the chat, Matthew.
What do you say?
He said, in the beginning, I guess he meant it was cool for the Charlo twins to be marketed as twins. Mel clearly wants his separation based on his accomplishments. I agree with
I
that.
yeah, I mean, but
Agreed.
ain't nothing
Because
wrong
that's
with
what
that.
he was saying in the press conference, and the one that I'm telling you about.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What's
Salute,
good?
fellas. What's going on,
Salute,
basement?
champ.
What up, Matt?
What's good, bro?
No, not much. That's just my thoughts. I just feel like Jamel wants again. They did that you know, and I think you can see that Jamel just feels like from the side he is
You,
uh, liberated himself
is that me or
being a twin.
yeah? You breaking it? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that might be me. My
yeah. I
bad.
hear you. You was a
Now I'm
little
saying
choppy at
like
first, but you good.
yeah, I think that he just wants that separation. He just wants that individuality. It's kind of like Jamal in the beginning. Jamal was supposed to be the twin. I was supposed to be the one that that was supposed to be that guy and everything like that. And I just think he wants that separation. I think he loves his brother, but I think he just wants to be known as Jamel Charlo, not the Charlo twins anymore.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I agree with that.
And I mean, and being the fact that
Um.
he's pretty much lapped his division. I mean, right now they rushing guys along. Like I think personally, I don't think Tim Tszyu was the guy that they wanted him to fight. I think they wanted him to cook a little bit, get a little bit more experience in the ring. But being that he done pretty much, wiped out everybody in the division, they got no choice but to bring Tim Tszyu to the front. You know what
It
I'm
was
saying?
either him or Fundora.
Right. But I think they're
And
trying to shake
listen,
Fun a little
and
bit. I
they're
think.
they're not they gonna do everything they can to protect Pandora. They're gonna do everything they can to protect him, bro. They're not about to let Pandora get in a fight like that to where they feel he got he listen. They're not gonna let Pandora get in the fight that they think he can lose. It's a chance of him possibly losing. They're not
I
gonna do it.
agree. I agree with you,
Well,
basement. Because if you look at, oh my bad, bad.
That's just like
nah, I was not. Nah,
that's
yeah, go
like when
ahead.
he fought my homie Jamonte Clark. Like Jamonte Clark,
Yeah, I
it was
like
a
him.
it was
I like the
it was
Javante too.
it was a draw, right? They had it a draw, but guess what? They wouldn't let him run it back.
Mm,
Jamonte asked and asked and asked for that fight
I
to
didn't know
get
that.
ran back. And yeah, he asked and asked. He told Al Heyman, bro, let me get that fight. But guess what? Fendora's people, uh-uh. And listen to this. Listen to this. After he fought my homie Jamonte Clark and they had the draw, after that, Fendora's been on 5 pay-per-views since then. 5 pay-per-view undercards.
Mm.
But
Yeah, he
guess
been
what?
getting. He got that good win
He
with
got the
Erickson
complexion
Lubin
for the
too.
protection.
That
He got the
catapult him.
he got
That's
the
all he
complexion
needed.
for the protection.
Yeah,
He
and
just
then he got that win on top of that.
you
That
feel
made
me?
it worse. Yeah, that made it worse. You got a point. See, if
Uh
Lubin would have
when
won, we could have got. We
listen
could
to
have made
this. Listen to this too. I
more of
go
a
back,
case. That's
I go
Lubin
back and
fault though.
I no, hold look, listen to this. I'm glad you just said that. Now, with the Eric Lubinson thing, right? I only brought this up to a couple people because I don't like to say things and then people take what I say and then run with it. Like, hey, yeah, basement said this. This is only my theory only. You can sit up here, I'm gonna tell you, you can watch it, and then you can make your own decision. When Fedora fought Lubin, when have we ever seen Fedora do damage to anybody like that? We haven't, right?
What you trying to say? He geared?
Listen to I'm listening to this. I'm gonna tell
Don't
you
tell me
I'm
that.
gonna tell you what I think. I'm gonna tell you what I saw, and then you go back and watch it, and you let me know what you see. Now he sit up here and fought Lubin. He never he never punished nobody like he punished Lubin. Now don't get me wrong, it was Lubin's fault because Lubin stayed in the pocket and he didn't do what Kevin Cunningham was telling him to do, which was pop him and keep spinning him around. He wasn't doing it. He stayed in the pocket and he kept engaging with him. But listen to this. After that fight, after that fight, what do fighters go do soon as the bell ring after the fight?
Take off the glove.
Right.
Supposed
Now
to.
what? Right. Now listen to this.
I mean, I
I'll
want to put
sit.
that in my contract.
Let's listen to this. I went back and
Like
watched
everyone
all
that fight me
Fendora's
got to take
fights.
their gloves off right after the fight. I don't,
I went and watched all
when
Fendura
I
fights is on YouTube. All his fights. Every fight he rushed to take them gloves off. When he fought Eric Lubison, he never took his gloves off until he went in the back. He even did the interview with Jim Gray with his gloves on.
Facts.
Now, if was something in his gloves, I don't know. But we never seen Fundora beat nobody up like this. And he had my man Eric Lubison looking like Tommy Hearns on Martin.
said
But
that of
why?
the Night of the Living Dead.
But tell me this: why didn't he take his gloves off? Why he did not take his gloves off until he went in the back room.
They
He even
they
did the
said that about
interview.
Savannah Marshall.
Hey, now why Eric Lubison team wasn't on it? I don't know. If I ever get a chance to interview Eric Lubison, I'm gonna bring that to his attention. Like, bro, I don't know what your team was on, but why the fuck this guy never took his gloves off? And I understand that was kind of a big fight for Lubin and his team. So I could see them probably making some mistakes and probably not checking in on the gloves or whatever. You know what I mean? But that's my theory, bro. Someone right with them gloves, man. We never seen, and then hold on, we just seen Fundora come back and fight somebody else, not even the caliber of Eric Lubin, and he ain't even
Ocampo.
punched this guy.
Ocampo.
Yeah, Ocampo, he ain't do nothing with him, bro. It looked like they were sparring.
And he took the gloves off at the end of the fight right away.
You feel what I'm saying? Come on, Matt, man. I don't just be making this shit up, bro. I don't be just making this shit up, man.
Yo, I gotta really watch them fights now.
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all gave me a little homework assignment.
I ain't gonna lie. When
Y'all
Baseman
messing me
first
up
said it,
right now.
I'm sorry to cut you. When Baseman first said it,
Nah, go ahead.
I thought he was kind of just shooting. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of being like a little sore because Eric Lubinson lost. But then when we looked at it, then we seen the next fight, and we looked at the other fight. It's like, oh wait a minute, he right. He didn't take the gloves off. He did the whole interview with Jim Gray with the gloves on. I think it was the right hand. I want to say. Uh, he wasn't wrong. And then the very next fight he had, he took the gloves off right away. So that's very telling. And then to further the other point, that's another reason why I think they pushed Tim Tszyu to the front. Because if you are, in my opinion, managing Fondora, and you've seen what Eric Saluba did to him, because remember, Eric Saluba made him take a knee in that fight. A lot of people don't talk about that. He took a knee because he was hurt, which was smart, but he took a knee. So imagine if that was Jamel hitting him more accurately with more power. That money train is gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? So, because remember, they marketing him. They trying to market his sister. You know what I mean? He's like the nerdy type who's like he look like a Clark Kent dude trying to box. There's a lot of things they can use to market. So, if you managing him, you're not gonna put him in the ring with Jamel right now. Not right now.
I gotta agree with that.
Well said, Matt.
I always thought the plan was this basement, and this is me, about to transition to the pros and what I know of the business. My pops was in it and stuff like that. Like, so I feel like it was kind of set up. I thought Earl to move up, like me and you just was saying earlier, to fight Fundora. And I thought, like you said, maybe Mel will move up to 160 until I watched the press conference. And he said what he said. I thought that was the plan because remember, Fundora was talking trash about Earl um, at the Hall of Fame when Mayweather and all of them was over there, and he was saying how he would go down to 47.
Hey, Earl Spence would kill Fendora. He would die in the ring.
I think that would be a very interesting fight. for Earl to move up.
Bro, listen. Pandora would die in the ring, man. Well, I don't even want to see that happen to him, bro. He asking for death. Fuck out of here. His man gonna sit up here and think he can sit up here and fight Earl Spence. Man, that's Matt said it right, but that's why they won't let Charlo fight him, bro. Man, he would die. Yeah, you can fight Lubin. You can fight all these other guys. But he ain't and guess what? Look at everybody he's fighting. He's not fighting no punchers. He not fighting no guys that's known for punching. Why he ain't fought Terrell Gaucher? Terrell Gaucher ain't all that. But guess what? Terrell Gaucher a puncher.
Yeah, cause he dropped motherfucking
He
Tim Costa-Zoo. That surprised the shit out of me.
man, that nigga man, Gaucher knocked motherfucker Javante Clark out
Oh yeah, yeah, he did, he did.
in the second round.
And I
And
remember I
man,
picked Jamonte Clark in that fight.
me too. The nigga had my logo on his trunks and got knocked the fuck out. Hey, man, my wife was like, man, you sit up there and put some money behind this fool. Hey, that shit was crazy. But yeah, bro, they protected Fundora all the best they can. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. Like
Yes,
Matt
sir.
said, they got a plan. They want to marketing. They want to get the best bang out of their buck, and they can too because it's a few guys up there that he can keep tiptoeing around, and they ain't got to see Charlo. But my thing is this: how many title eliminators are you gonna put him in before he got to fight for a title? Now, Barry Lubison was a title eliminator, and then his last fight was a title eliminator. How many title eliminators you gonna keep fighting, bro?
That's a fact.
Unless you,
Um,
unless you be satisfied with one of the IBF, WBA regular belts.
So how do y'all
nah.
think
I mean, I don't
Fundora?
consider IBF a regular belt, but the WBA regular. You know what I mean? If you ain't got the super title, you ain't it. That's like getting half the rent paid, like
I
I
feel like with
always
all the
say.
belts, if you ain't got the super title, it ain't, you know what I mean?
I feel that.
What you
I
saying
feel
though,
that.
Matt?
No, I was gonna ask you guys, how do you guys feel about a Fundora Tony Harrison fight? How do you guys feel about that?
See, once it,
I don't like that stylistically for Tony Harrison. I think it'd take a lot out of him, only because of how Fundora fight. And Tony, he gas sometimes. He could box very well the first half. Once it start getting later, something about my bro Tony. Tony start getting touched.
he started doing the Sean Porter, bro, around the seventh round, eighth round. Tony Harrison started doing the Sean Porter. They
I
started
wouldn't be
getting
surprised if they
lax.
make that fight.
You know what? That's
For
a
the
good
same
point,
reason,
Matt.
for the same
I can
reason why
see
you
the
guys, yeah, my bad, bro. Go ahead.
I can see them making that fight because guess what? Tony Harrison ain't no puncher.
For,
Like you said,
former
he a boxer
champion, former champion.
and he former champion. And guess what? That'll be just more hype for Fandora. Oh, he beats ex-champion, former champion Tony Harrison. Yeah, maybe Tony Harrison might need to stick to coach, but that will, I can see them making that fight just because, like I say, Tony Harrison is a boxer. He's not a puncher, and Fedora wouldn't get beat up too much. And if it came close to it, they might fucking rob Tony Harrison.
I ain't gonna lie, coming in these rooms, uh,
What it do? What it
co-
do?
it's Joe, what up, man?
What's going
Uh,
on? What's going on?
What up? What up, Joe?
coming in these rooms, man, make me really see the boxing game different.
Oh
Um,
yeah, from
to the
from
perspective
from a
of the
fan
business
base.
side. Yeah,
Yeah,
man, I definitely when I first came to Clubhouse for real, I was definitely,
you was a fan.
fan. I was geeked out, like, yo, damn, I'm able to talk to other people who love boxing as much as I do. You know what I mean? Who's not gonna get bored of talking about it? You know what I'm saying? But bro, like when you really listen and tune in to certain things, man, you really see how much business is behind boxing, like how they really push certain people to put them in certain positions and get them opportunities, and it's just crazy to me, man.
Hey,
It's crazy.
did y'all check that live yesterday?
Yeah, I think it's on the one you sent, right? I seen that.
Yeah, the one
That shit
with
was funny as fuck.
Regis and Jose Ramirez.
And you
Oh, what
like
happened with that? I was actually going. I was actually like, that's what I was doing on the show, talking about like all the up and coming fights. Like that's why I asked y'all about like Mel Charlo and Tim Kasazu, and I was gonna ask y'all about Tank and Hector Garcia on
Hey,
yeah, that was a
January
good one.
7th.
But hey, but that shit that you sent yesterday, base like I ain't gonna lie. But, you know, before watching it, you would think, you know what I'm saying, the narrative is that Ramirez ducked Regis. But then you listen to the conversation, you know what I'm saying, Ramirez wasn't in the tournament, but shit, he fought the winner of that hoe. So it's like,
hey, yeah,
he
and
did.
and
And
when you,
like, I was like,
That's
shit,
true.
you
That's
sure
true.
did. Man, I'm talking about,
hey,
nigga, you sure fought the winner. So, I mean, shit, you know.
hey, but then you see the other part too. You got to see the business part of it too, because you see what
Right.
Ramirez said, you want me to
Why,
fight you
why
for
him and Hooker went in the, yeah,
35%?
why? Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The 65, yeah,
He like,
65,
bro,
35 shit.
you hear what he said? He said, man, I'm through fighting $100,000 fights, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, he was talking that big boy shit. You seen that
He
match
told
when
that
he was
motherfucker,
walking around there? I said, you got Ramirez fucked up. This nigga got cake, boy. He walking around
hey,
that big
yeah,
ass
hell
Ramirez.
yeah. He made sure he showed you the upstairs balcony walking around.
No, fat. Hey, he was cutting on that live, bro. I said, damn. Yo, these Hispanic fighters be touching some moolah, bro. Like, look at Mikey Garcia. This nigga got a whole fucking ranch and shit.
Hey, that's why he got up out of boxing.
That's why he
He
got
got
the
that.
fuck up out of it. It wasn't even making sense no more. It wasn't making sense.
What?
It
It
wasn't
don't
making
make no
sense.
sense.
Yeah, it wasn't making sense. You know what I'm
I can
saying?
go get. He can go get him 3 or 4 fighters and make the money he was making boxing.
No facts. Nah,
He,
man. But Ultra, you was talking. You said Tank and Hector. I mean, I don't know. Hector's a tough motherfucker though. We seen what he did to Chris Colbert, you know. But Tank is a different monster. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. If he makes that fight competitive, I'd be impressed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd be impressed if Hector can make you know, if he can make that Tank fight close. I mean, he's a 130 pounder moving up another weight class, and no man, we'll see.
Well, he moved
But
up when he fought Chris Colbert. He was at 126, moving up to 130. So that's
hey,
another gem for you.
I didn't fucking know that. Hey, knowing that information, shit, this whole might be competitive then. Because it clearly, like, you know what I'm saying? Because he didn't,
He looked like a
he,
135 pounder to me
yes,
already.
what
I
I'm
said,
saying, he
what
didn't even,
the fuck? I
bruh,
said, this,
he
they
didn't
know
look,
what he was doing. He got a mad scientist in the camp. Basement. He got a mad scientist in the camp, man.
you
because
talking about
he didn't look
Hector?
like nobody that moved up from
Yeah, he
126.
didn't look like no fucking
Hey,
Nah.
130 pounder. He looked
hey,
like he was
that's why.
140 coming down.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that interview that Calvin Ford did? He did
Oh,
he
that's
did
my
one he
boy
did one with a
Mo.
black dude.
Mo down there. Hold
Yeah,
on, Mo.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Look that boy Mo up, man. I just seen that. Mo up, man.
that interview that Calvin Ford did with it was with a black guy, older black guy, but Fight Hype wound up re-putting it out there again. I seen it a couple days ago.
Mhm.
Hey, Calvin was talking shit. I mean, he was saying that, this ain't no walk in the park. They know this ain't no walk in the park fight. But I think they want to get this fight with Hector Garcia. They call him the tune-up fight because I think this is right here. This is about to be the transition to Tank. Because from this, it's gonna be the Ryan, and then he said he want Shakur, and then he want Shakur or Devin. He want them two. Then he's talking about he gonna possibly be through. So I think this Gar and Garcia ain't never lost, bro. He ain't never lost.
That's what I'm saying. And I feel like Chris Colbert fight was supposed to be a tune-up for Chris Colbert.
Right.
When he fought Chris Colbert, that was supposed to be a
I thought
tune-up
it was
for
a last
Colbert.
minute.
Yo,
I thought it was a last minute replacement.
nah,
Hey,
yes. Yeah,
wow.
because he was supposed to fight. Remember, he was supposed to fight Roger Gutierrez.
There
Oh
you
yeah,
go. Yeah, there
And
you go. Yeah, he was the
Roger
last minute replacement.
Gutierrez,
that's right.
he got COVID or something like that. And I feel like he got robbed out of that opportunity. He got put in a motherfucking trap fight. That's what we call it as boxers. Getting a
Man,
motherfucking
as
trap
a
fight.
late two ultra, hey, your ass get a last minute replacement, that nigga might fuck around beat your ass. Like real talk.
Hey,
That is a dangerous
hey,
thing, bro.
all them last minute replacements been fire, ain't they?
Dog.
Remember Andy Ruiz? Remember Andy
Andy
Ruiz
Ruiz. I mean,
he
that is
was
not what you want.
Shit,
you feel me?
Montana Love. Montana
Oh
Love
no.
Yeah,
was
Yep.
a last
Yep.
yeah.
minute.
He fought a replacement.
Yeah.
Steve
Mo was
Spark was
good.
not a last minute replacement,
I'm
bro.
gonna say this
He
He
though.
good.
wasn't?
Yo, Mo,
I
real
thought
good,
No,
Mo. I
brother.
thought he was a. Oh, he wasn't.
I'm
no,
gonna
What
that
up,
say
was
Mo?
a,
this,
it was a
y'all.
setup.
I'm gonna tell
Oh,
y'all
okay.
this, man. I
Eddie
um
Hearn, huh?
Mo was a fool. He said no, it was a setup. Mo,
Eddie
Mo,
Hearn.
they said
I'm gonna
Montana.
tell
A
y'all.
lot,
They
a
said
lot, a lot,
Montana
a
up.
lot of people. Matt, my bad, get it, but a lot of people didn't understand. See, Steve Sparks fought Tim Tszyu some time ago at 54. As soon as he lost, he got signed by Eddie Hearn. After he lost, people never looked at this. So a guy gets beat, and then I think he got stopped, and then he got signed by Eddie Hearn. And Eddie Hearn kept him on the roster, but he kept fighting him down. So he went from 54 to 47 to 40. And I was like, wow, he really doing something with this dude. And before you know it, he was right there with the quote unquote homecoming. We all know what homecomings do for you. But he got right in there with a homecoming for Montana Love. And that dude wasn't no replacement or just some sucker. That dude is a light, I'm sorry, junior middleweight. And moved down to whoop Montana Love's ass.
Yeah, buddy.
I was gonna add real quick that I think we gotta start looking at the Dominican boxers, man. The Dominican boxers ain't punching bags no more, man. They coming to win. You know what I mean? People sleeping on them because they don't have no big notoriety, no name behind them. I'm not saying that they're better than nobody else, but you know, you see a
That's
Dominican
very
fighter in
true,
there these
Matt.
days. You see a Dominican fighter in the ring, last minute replacement or not, you gotta take them serious for
That's
real.
very true,
That's a
bro.
fact.
We got a dude out here in Houston, my homie, as a matter of fact, Gabriel Slick Smith. He was gonna fight this cat, Dominican cat named Erison Garcia. He ironically is the NABF super featherweight champion, and my homie Gabe took this fight like it was nothing. And I'm telling him, don't do
Mo,
no
you there?
real
That's
sparring.
me.
He didn't even do no real time sparring for this fight. That dude dropped him 5 times.
Wow.
And they got and the fight got stopped. This is a Dominican kid. I got photos with him. It's good homie of mine now. I've been talking to him every blue moon, but and this kid here kicked his ass like it was nothing. Matter of fact, this same Dominican kid is the only 130-pound sparring partner for Regis Prograis. He's a badass motherfucker, Dominican.
Yeah, there was this other dude that I like. That's Dominican. My right hand man in the gym, Wanderer, is Dominican. But this kid named Edwin Santos that they trying to have Esau Cruz fight. He alright. He beat El Rayo.
That kid there is not a pushover. I don't know what they were thinking
Yeah,
with
that
that.
kid that beat El
He
Rayo. I was
hey,
like,
hey, active.
yo,
He
he
Oh,
realistically
was
that's the
should
one
have.
that beat
working.
that's the one that beat
Yeah,
El Rayo recently?
he
Yeah,
realistically should
yeah,
have been.
Ah,
He
see.
Edwin
realistically
De Los
should have been
Santos.
undefeated. He should have been undefeated. They robbed him by a split decision in one of them fights,
Oh,
and he
word?
lost. But
They did? I
yeah,
thought he was
but
undefeated. Oh,
no. He lost the fight by split decision before that. But he should have won that fight. But everybody else, he knocked them out. El Rayo was crazy to take that fight.
yeah. He thought he could do it. He
Nah, like
obviously
y'all, you got
believed
it
in
right.
himself.
You got it right. A lot of these people be looking at them dudes as pushovers. That's why.
Yeah, so I hope Tank, the brother Tank, which I don't think he gonna do. I don't think he gonna take that lightly. Then they got speaking of featherweight, they got Navarrete. I didn't know he moving up, man. I don't know the dude he fighting, Liam Wilson, some English dude probably or something like that.
They
Any of
they
y'all
said
familiar with them?
nah, but they setting him up for the Oscar Valdez fight.
Okay, okay.
Man, hey, I feel Navarrete, that's a tall fucking 126, dog. That boy is a
Not
tall
this one. He
motherfucker.
moving up to 130.
30, yeah, he moved to 130. I remember what it was like a year or two ago. I thought I was looking for him and Gary Russell. Shit, I thought they was gonna do something. Then, what the fuck happened? They started
Yeah,
moving.
word.
Navarrete kind of funny. You know, I like
Yeah, I
him though.
think.
You know,
Yeah, me too. I favor him in there. Um, and then damn, who else they said they trying to set up? On that undercard. Matter of fact, I don't know if y'all familiar. We all know Jose Pedraza. Do y'all? I know Arnold Barbosa Jr. I don't know if y'all do, but I think the undercard probably gonna be better than the main event of that fight. That's supposed to be
That's a good one.
February 3rd.
Barbosa gonna end up fighting Tio.
Yeah, but he gonna whoop T.O. ass.
Yeah,
T.O.
but I
been
mean,
he been looking real shaky.
only reason why I'm saying that is because he's about the least of all the evils that Tio could fight. I mean, he running out of space to Sandor Martin was a risk and realistically beat him, but you know what I'm saying. He can't. He don't really have any ground to go to. The first fight at 140 was a real toucan Sam, but now I think he in a position to where every fight he's gonna have to fight is gonna be a dog fight, and that's gonna be dangerous.
See, my thing is this, Mo. He's still jumping at it like it's like you got different exits you could jump at it. You got to jump at it like a 12-story building. You got the other door is like a burning fire, and then the last one is like freaking Shark Tank full of fish. That's basically what you saying at 140 is his choices, and you basically telling him to go with Arnold Barbosa. I just don't think I could see him getting stopped. I ain't like how he was getting dropped by somebody like Sandor Martin. And you on wobbly legs with a dude like Sandor Martin.
hey, but Ultra Sando ain't
And
no pushover now. You kind of sound like
nah,
you talking
I
like he a
wasn't saying
pushover.
that, Joe. I
Oh,
wasn't
okay,
saying
okay,
that, Joe.
okay, okay.
In my Ali voice, I wasn't saying that, Joe.
uh,
nah, but I was just saying like he. I just don't feel like he should have got dropped by a dude that ain't really got no power like that.
okay.
Like he
Fair
got
enough.
dropped twice, and they ain't even count the second one.
Yeah, that was some whole ass shit.
Sandor
Why
really should have won. I thought that was crazy.
you
Hey,
dropped
but he
that
got
move with the
dropped by
same punch
Cam.
twice?
Yeah, yes, the same
Literally,
way.
same one. Shit look like an instant replay.
And I think Arnold Barbosa got a little bit more power. He's bigger at the weight. He really like a 147 pounder to me. But yeah, bro, nah, man. I don't know, man. I guess you right, cause Regis gonna kill him, and he can't even look to me at dudes like Subriel Matias. Subriel Matias will literally kill him.
I've been talking about Super Down my tears for about a year and a half, 2 years, and people look at me like I'm crazy. That dude will kill a lot of people at 140.
Yes, yes, bro. Like I don't like to glorify that, but the man has done it. It's not a theory; it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Peace be upon Dadashev, for real. Like I actually watched that fight live, so it's crazy. I don't think like a lot of dudes could deal with Subriel Matias. He's not. It's nothing special, but everything that he does it right. Like as far as like having a very like explosive amount of high volume punching. Like it's kind of crazy. I call him the hundred hander. Because he just touching you everywhere with little punches, but it just start adding up, and it really make guys get hospitalized. I think the dude that he lost to, he rematched him, and then he put him in the hospital in their second fight. It's crazy, and he was getting dropped by that dude in the first fight, and all of that is crazy. Like the second fight is like a completely different fighter. So yeah, that's what that. Now they talking about Tyson Fury and Usyk March 4th. Anybody got anything on that? Basement Mo, Joe,
I hope it
Zach.
happens. I know with Tyson, you never really know.
Okay.
Mo, who you got winning that fight?
Tyson Fury gonna kill him, bro.
I agree. I
Oh, you
agree.
think so?
I
He
agree too.
just
I
Yeah,
think Usyk can do it.
he's just too big and too skilled, bro. I get
Yeah,
it. Usyk can fight. He's just not big enough. And there's no power to really change anything. And in addition to that,
But
people are really playing with the fact that Tyson Fury, in my opinion, is the best boxer possibly in boxing. You know
yeah,
what I'm
in
saying?
the
That dude
world,
can
nigga,
fucking
for real.
box, man. And
Yeah.
people are playing
I
like
don't
he
know.
can't.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
It's a
that.
Man,
badass
it's for
boxer,
ultra,
active.
dog. Like, for real. Look at,
His
bro.
IQ
Six
is off
nine,
off the charts, bro.
two
I don't
seven,
know
whatever.
about
But
that.
he
I
can
think
move
I think
like
they're
that.
like Terrence
Bro,
Crawford, like other dudes. Nah, I ain't gonna say he the best
Say, bro,
boxer.
at
Like
6 foot,
you Zach,
at
especially
six,
even
at,
Jerron
hey,
Ennis,
hey, at 6'9",
without the
at six,
accomplishment, just
at
off the
6'9",
skill.
at 6'9", almost 300 pounds. You don't know a man that can move like that and box that
hell
No,
way.
no.
he
And
got
don't
skill.
get
I agree
tired.
with that.
And don't get tired. This boy be doing that shit for 12 rounds. It's like, that
I
shit
mean, I
madness.
mean, you say he don't get tired, but I mean, his competition ain't doing nothing to make him tired.
Yes, thank you, Matt. Thank you.
Dillian White
Thank
ain't put no
you.
pressure on him.
Hold on, Matt.
Come on,
He
man.
just fought the most
Hey,
dangerous
hey,
man in the world. You
hey,
don't think
nah,
that
nah,
nigga did
nah.
shit to make him
He
tired?
he
How
ate.
could he be
He.
tired, Joe? How could I
I'm
be
not. I'm
tired? Hold
not.
on,
I'm not playing
hold
with
on,
the.
Just
Mo.
thinking
Hold on,
about
let me
Okay,
getting
my
talk.
hit by
bad, my bad.
Deontay
Joe,
Wilder
let
will
me
make
talk.
you
No, no, you
tired,
good.
bro.
You good, Mo. Hold on, my man. If we playing, let me tell you something. If we playing basketball, right? And I'm the big man,
Yeah,
and you the smaller guy in the post. If
yeah,
I'm leaning on you, I'm wearing you down. I'm not
yeah.
wearing myself out. I'm wearing you
Correct,
down.
correct.
It's the same thing he did to Wilder. We figured that
But what
out.
I'm
He
what,
put his pressure.
what
He
I'm
put
what
his
I'm
body
saying
weight
is
on
this
Wilder.
though,
Wilder had
man.
to carry him.
The thought of
Yeah.
getting hit by Deontay Wilder for 12 rounds will make any man tired as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Thinking about that man hitting
That's a
your ass.
fact.
What?
That's a fact.
Bro, you are literally
Wilder
trying to,
catch
you
you.
are weary of this shot the whole fight. That thinking process
That's a
will make you
fact.
tired, bro. Yeah.
It's gonna physically
I'm
drain
gonna
you.
say this though, bro. This dude
His
ate
presence.
the hardest punch 4 times and got up every time. That's pretty dangerous.
You don't think that was a delayed count, the first one? I thought it was.
I,
Kind of
I
remind
do.
me of Tyson and
I,
Buster Douglas.
I absolutely think that. So this is another level of danger. He got the cards in his favor. What I'm saying is, people gonna go out of their way to make sure he's good. You know, we all know that man didn't beat that count in the first fight in the 12th round, and then the third fight in the 4th round.
Yeah,
He didn't
even
beat that count.
Andre Ward
If
said it, and they was beefing.
I agree,
Andre
but I'm
Ward
just
even
saying,
brought
man.
it up.
I'm just saying that's a very, very dangerous dude, bro. Put
Yeah,
it
that's
like
a
this:
fact.
if he
Wilder
just worked
is,
the jab, if
I
he
never
just worked
seen
the
nobody
jab,
that could
then
punch
if he,
like that, yo.
if he just worked the jab the entire fight, bro, it is nothing Usyk can do. He'd have to get inside to make it make sense. AJ was just not what's up, bro. Man, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Usyk is the shit, but man, Tyson Fury is just too damn big, bro. That's a whole nother weight class. What Usyk gonna come in weighing 220? I mean, that dude can show up at 300 pounds, man. It's just not a favorable thing for anybody that can't get up there and wait and be comfortable. I just think, and then in addition to that, this overweight ostrich is a monster, bro. He a monster.
He said, he said this overweight ostrich.
I don't like Tyson Fury, but he's a bad motherfucker, bro.
I don't know if he could beat
Usyk,
Usyk. I
Usyk,
gotta see
Usyk
it.
won't,
This
Usyk
at
won't hit
least
him any. Usyk won't hit him with anything that Wilder hit him with. So you saying that a combination of him just boxing is gonna beat him? I doubt it. I mean, the way he sat there and traded with AJ in the ninth round of the AJ Usyk fight, AJ could have stopped that man, bro. But you know, he don't have no dog in him, no killer instinct to put him out. Tyson Fury is not that. He different. You know, I'm just saying, man. Then a lot of people downplay it, but his IQ is another level. I mean, his level of knowing what to do, even with cheating, he just know how to get away with shit, man. The people like that are dangerous, bro. Usyk is gonna come in there, man. Tyson Fury keeps calling him a fucking middleweight, bro. I mean, I'm just saying, man. It's not the same. It's not the same.
I don't know, man. I gotta see it. They saying he beat Ali and all of that. This would give me a good
I'm not
gauge.
going there.
I
I'm
know
not
it's
gonna
not
go
the
there.
same Ali.
I'm not gonna go there.
I know Ali and Usyk around the same height. Ali was maybe an inch
Nah,
short of
but
6'3".
Usyk is
Usyk
not
six
Ali.
four. I know
Usyk
that.
not
That's
Ali.
what I said. I'm not saying.
Usyk not
I'm
six
saying
four.
frame
Hey,
wise.
hey, Usyk
Usyk
not
ain't
no
really
six
six
four.
four. That's what they
No,
got
that
him
man,
as.
that man ain't no damn 6'4". AJ was way bigger than him, man. But
I think he's six
I
four
don't
though,
know.
bro. Look it up. He about six. He probably 6'3" really then. But still, I just want to see it. I just want to see it.
I thought Usyk was like 6'1", 6'2".
He is, bro. He's only 6'2". He may be listed as 6'3". The dude only 6'2".
Yeah,
I'm
he
telling
don't
you.
look that
Okay.
I'm
tall, bro.
telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
And
It's gonna be a
I ain't no
massive size
6 foot
difference.
nowhere near it.
Tyson Fury 6'9", bro. It's not the same.
I thought Tyson was 6'8".
Man,
Same
Tyson
height.
Wilder
Fury.
like 6'8".
Deontay Wilder 6'7".
Yeah, and AJ 6'6".
He's 6'7", and Fury still made him look small.
Yep.
I just think I'm not gonna go and stand on he the best boxer in the world, but I'm gonna tell you this: when it comes to just boxing, that out of shape, overweight ostrich can fucking box, bro. Just saying.
I'm done with Mo. Alright, we go get off Tyson and Usyk. Let's backtrack a little bit, spin the block on Jose Ramirez and Regis Prograis and Teofimo Lopez. So then y'all got the scoop, right? So
Yeah, we watched the live.
So listen to this. I got a question for y'all. So if Ramirez don't take the fight, which is people say he said he ain't want to take it because he ain't taking no 35%.
Which is
Do you
stupid.
okay? But I mean, but hold on. Listen, but he had his points though yesterday because he said yesterday he like, man, I'm not fighting for no 100,000, no couple 100,000. He wants some money. So listen to this. Next in line should be I think T.O. for the WBC, right?
Um, no, he up there
Who?
though.
Yeah,
He
he
up
up
there.
there.
nah,
So
that
He
was
up.
supposed to be a title eliminator.
yeah,
That
It's a title
that's what I thought.
eliminator, so
Sandor
he gonna
Martin
have another.
and
He gonna have another one though.
So okay,
they
listen to
do
this.
be doing that
Do
bullshit.
do does does
But
does
I
Lopez
think
does Lopez should he take the fight on with Regis now?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you like this: if if T.O. can't beat these guys now, he'll never be able to beat these guys. I guess they're gonna just try to age out Regis because he's 33 years old, but still.
Ain't a lot of wear and tear
Yeah, his style, but
if he stay.
to your point, active, his style is very wear and tear
Yeah,
wear and
yeah,
terrible.
yeah. You're right.
He gonna
Yeah,
sit
he
there
don't. It's
and
not a
bang
lot of
with
leg
people.
movement. Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna bang with you, and I think Regis realistically got about another year at his peak like that.
Okay.
I literally go watch him spar though, and I watch him work. He got a hell of a work rate. He works very hard in the gym. He spars some dogs. I mean, he is a different kind of animal, and I think because he don't have fundamental showing with his display, people overlook him. But he's a dog, man.
And as far as Jose Ramirez, where you think he fits in before we get
I'm gonna
on the
tell you.
last? I got one more topic after
I'm
this.
gonna tell you
I have
like
a
this,
question.
and it's just my opinion, bro. I called him a duck. Matt thought I was tripping, but I called him a duck, and the reason why I called him a duck because if he was a mandatory, tell me what the split would be.
Uh,
He would get
I know it's
35%.
different with each
He
sanction.
would get
65,
30.
35.
Yeah,
He would
no,
get
because the only
35%.
reason why I say Mo,
Fact.
I didn't
That's
answer it
what,
right away is because they got different with different sanctioning
Okay,
bodies.
it's always
It's different
35%
splits.
or it's 30%. That's what it is
Yeah,
all the
it's
time.
yeah,
35% or
yeah,
30%. For
mostly
him to
with the
get an
BC.
offer, he got a generous offer to say he's not a champion. So to me, I ain't like that, man. Jose Ramirez ain't got that much time left, man. This is your time, man. He fought Josh Taylor. He didn't win, man. Go get back in there. But that oh well, they said 35. I don't know, but come on, bro. You want a champion split, fam? You're not a champion.
I was just gonna ask a question too. If he's turning down this fight because of percentages, what other fight is there to be made with him right now that can give him more than this fight?
There is no fight to do that.
So then he just, you know, he run
Remember
in
what I
circles
said,
basically.
Matt? I called him a duck.
In facts, he did.
Because in my
Okay.
opinion, he was supposed to take that offer and go beat his ass if you think you got it. But all of that avoiding them and complaining about percentages and you don't know the business and ironically and conveniently and nah, fam, you don't want to fight Regis because he hot right now and he look dangerous. That's all. Go fight Zapata then.
Listen, man, after I seen what Haney did, there really ain't no much excuses these days not to make fights anymore,
Ooh
man.
wee, man,
Sorry.
bingo, Matt, on point. And Matty,
Yeah.
and just to add a little insult to injury, he did that at I'm 23 years old, man.
Um. So as far as Ramirez, who y'all think he'll fight?
He gonna find somebody who's not a champion to where it could be a more even split. I mean, he's clearly just fighting for money at this point in time. Because if somebody offer you an opportunity to take their belt, you take it, man. In my opinion, you take it. If I got a belt on the line and you don't, man, you take it. But people ain't looking for legacy no more. Clearly, they looking for paydays.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
All
down.
right.
I'm down with both, though. I'm sorry to cut you out, my bad.
Nah, go ahead. Nah, I was saying, if nobody got nothing else on this topic, we gonna go to my last one. Go ahead, Matt. You got something?
Yeah, all I was gonna say was to more point. I'm down for fighters fighting for both, but you know, uh, there's a clear distinction when people ducking out of situations. You know what I'm saying? If you're an in-house fight, you can make X amount of money, you get an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people not getting these opportunities. So you can kind of see when somebody's ducking and using the business as a duck. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's just all cat. But yeah, you can go ahead. I'm done.
All right. Um. David Morale says Caleb Plant and David Benavidez is a 50-50 fight, but he definitely wants the winner of that. Anybody could come in first and talk. And
I want
what you
that.
think, Mo?
What I wanted is for everybody to act like Canelo doesn't exist and fight each other. That's what I want. Uh,
Not a bad idea.
because the thing about it is that man's legacy is already paved. It's done. He don't really have a lot of time left, and people are treating it like he got 6, 7 years left, and they're gonna chase him. Bad idea. What needs to happen is these guys need to get in with each other.
Well, Benavidez and Plant is set. I don't know when the date is. I know it's in Vegas. I don't remember the
It's in
date.
March.
Uh, oh, March. Okay.
If it's not
That's
if
definitely
it's not a Tank in Charlo, that's the January fights. The boxing ain't crazy enough to put anything near the Super Bowl unless they pairing it with it. So it's gonna be clearly after that, but it's probably gonna be early March.
I'm looking forward to that one though. I got Benavidez. Um, but I think it's gonna be a hell of a fight. Basement, you ain't got nothing on that, and you think Morale really gonna take the fights? You think Ronnie Shield gonna let him off the leash and let him wild
I
out? Cause
asked
I don't know. Ronnie was
I
saying he
active
wasn't
I
ready.
active I asked Ronnie about 3, 4 months ago about it, and at
Hmm.
that time he hadn't fought the last guy, and he said he still need another fight or two to get himself acclimated and prepared for that elite level. But we had to do it off camera. Ronnie's not big on media, but he said he think he's on his way to it. That was months ago, but I don't think that they would stray away from that type of fight. If that happens in March, that means you got maybe summertime, a little after summertime. That probably will happen.
Okay. Okay. Joe, nobody else, nobody got nothing on that.
I ain't gonna lie,
Got it.
I ain't even here.
Benavidez and Caleb Plant.
Whew, that's a good one. But
Yeah,
I like both of them, but I'm gonna go with Benavidez.
yeah, me too.
I'm going with Benavidez because bigger fighter, uh, punch harder, and we seen Kel Plant motherfucker get a little sloppy with Canelo towards the end. So I think kind of in the
Yeah,
later round, I think in the later rounds, if Benavidez is putting the pressure on Kel Plant, I believe he might be able to stop Kel Plant. But now if Kel Plant come
man,
out
I would
there,
have.
if Kel Plant come out there with the mentality he had against uh
Darrell.
Darrell,
Hmm.
which he came out there and really boxed. He wasn't going out there looking for the knockout. The knockout came, and if he come out there and really box and make Benavidez have to move and chase him around, then I think he might be able to outbox Benavidez. But if Benavidez put that pressure on him, man, Kell Plant can't do nothing about that pressure. It's gonna be a long night.
I think when it comes to Plant in his last two fights, we've seen the tale of two different type of fighters. Against Canelo, he never sat down on anything. He was just trying to outpoint him, which is a good game plan until he got caught. Against Darrell, he sat down on a lot of stuff, and I think that changed the direction of the fight. But I think If he does a mixture of them, you have a good shot with Benavidez.
Um, yeah. I don't think he would have took the fight if he didn't get that knockout against Darrell. I was actually at that fight at the Barclays. I always felt that way. But I'm glad that he took the bait. You know, I've been wanting to see this fight for years. I think Benavidez is gonna slowly get to him and break him down. I think it's
Let's
gonna be
not
something. Mhm.
let's not forget that Benavidez was dropped by a less caliber opponent before, so
Yeah, Gavril.
it could
I
happen.
remember.
Yeah, well, that was years ago, Mo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was a year ago since Caleb got stopped.
He said what?
So it was a year ago and Caleb got stopped.
Mm.
All right. Y'all want to give any last, man? We gonna get up out of here, man. We've been on for a little minute, and appreciate y'all coming through, chopping it up with me.
Hey
And
man,
you already
appreciate
know.
you.
Appreciate you, Joe. Appreciate you, Mo. Basement, you already know, bro. We gotta start building a little more together, bro.
Yes,
Or
sir.
y'all
Appreciate you letting me
have
come through, bro.
no problem, man. Matt, I know you're on the phone right now, champ. But appreciate you, man. Make sure you become a member. So when we do these boxing topics, if y'all feel like coming in, y'all always welcome. You know what I mean? Y'all my peoples. Salute to all my peoples out there, the LDBC, the Full Berserker Clan, the usual suspects. It's your boy Ack Reacher. I never see you wrong, and I'm out. Peace.